Michael Jackson by you. Tell him.
You're in front of people, you're doing things, and
he just said last
many people,
Friday was World Vitiligo
Joe's
Day.
Beach show, you know, people approach me that had vitiligo or have vitiligo, I should say, and they say to me, you know, I love how you represent for us, and I guess I never really thought of it that way.
I didn't know that.
As much as a lot of people with vitiligo, including myself, have serious insecurities at times.
You know, Marcello has vitiligo,
you know, being
bad,
in public spaces and being shy and so forth. That when they see someone out there just doing their thing, it motivates them, it helps them. And to all the people that have reached out to me and DM'd me, I thank you. Your words did not go on deaf ears. I read each and every one of your DMs. So to World Vitiligo, they know I did not mention it last week. Not for any reason except, again, around my, you know, circle of people, I'm very comfortable. But sometimes outside of that, I'm willing to admit, yeah, there is a shyness and, you know, it is what it is. But just wanted to mention that. World Vitiligo Day was June 25th.
Wow. And I got to start celebrating that.
Vitiligo Recognition Month or something to that effect worldwide, internationally. So,
all right. Big up all of the vitiligo recipients.
Yes.
Representative.
Lord, okay. Let's just go.
So, y'all probably don't know that Marcello, my husband, that I've been fighting for the last 21 plus years, has vitiligo. When I met him, he had his full skin tone. It wasn't until his 30s that he started getting a few spots on the back of his neck, and I can't remember where his next spot started, but they kind of came in like right here towards the his hairline, and then it got to the point where kind of he lost all the coloring on his nose, and now Marcello has spots everywhere, like large patches of spots all up his arms. You already know he was all tatted up because you know the dudes in prison like to get tatted up, and he gets insecure. He's like, you staring at my spots? Are you staring at my spot? Like, they get really defensive because it is uncomfortable. And I promise you, I was just talking about that. I need to do a video with Marcello about having vitiligo, and then especially having vitiligo in prison. Like, he even said that guards were like making fun of him. One guard had a joke saying, God must have ran out of ink on this one. And such people stare, people do all kinds of stuff. Even when we went to Georgia, the place that we stayed at, one of the attendants it was a downtown Atlanta hotel. One of the attendants that were like intaking you when you come and pull up your car or whatever, he had vitiligo, like mostly where most of your body is like white, and then you have only a few spots of black. And Money said, you know, he had a bad attitude. Like, he was so mean. And she was like, he don't have to be like that. I said, well, Money, I don't know. Maybe he's like that because, you know, people stare at him and this and that, not knowing that your father is the same way. He kind of has a little attitude, but he don't even know that you have a dear loved one that has vitiligo. So you completely understand. Like, we all completely understand. But I guess when you're going through something, you always feel like you're alone. I promise you. That's why social media is good. That way that you can start thinking that, hey, I'm not the only one. Like, I literally always felt like I was alone. I was the only crazo that was with somebody in prison. And it wasn't until I started getting in all these prison wife groups that I found out that, hey, I'm not crazy. The way that I feel is completely normal, and I'm going through something that maybe not a lot of people go through, but some people do go through, so I'm not the only. And I didn't know that there was a World Vitiligo Day. And I'm gonna have to tell Marcello that, yes. And he was so excited when they have this new medication, but it's like the prison is definitely not going to give you nothing that is expensive. Like, the medical care in prison is like, ugh. So he's like, I'm going to get that. And I'm like, Marcello, you sure they're going to pay for that? Like, this new thing. Like, and he's like, I don't care who I got to write. I got to write this person, that person. He is so determined. That man that got our visits back after they canceled our visits for bogus reasons. So Marcello is very determined. When your girl, if you don't, your girl is determined. Your girl Cadillac is very determined. Cadillac don't know how to stop. When there is a goal or something I want out my life, this girl is going to go tooth and nail. Case in point, my husband being free. You know how many people would have been and quit by now? Been found them a little another husband or such. Like, your girl cannot give up. And Marcello is 10 times that of your girl. So he's like, nah, I'm gonna write whoever I got to write. If I got to write this person, that person. And he did say it's starting to be way more people with vitiligo. And he's like, why, where is it coming from? Like, all of a sudden. And I literally did not take notice of that until he said that. And then I promise you, I started seeing people with vitiligo almost everywhere. I keep spotting people that have vitiligo. But yeah, so, oh, and then on that healthcare note, let me play y'all one of these videos real quick that I had, healthcare in prison. Girl, I was on Facebook because, you know, I was just sharing a video because I don't go on Facebook to stay because, you know, folks like to not support you on Facebook. They like to watch what you post but don't say ish back to you. Don't do anything. So I just checked in while I was actually just reposting, helping somebody else network. Like, I literally don't come on YouTube and just be like selfish and just, hey, support me, and don't support others. I support any content creator that I watch. I always like, I always share, I always give comments and feedback. I don't just ask for help without helping. Most time I ask for this much help and I do this much helping, you know. So I support my content creators that because you cannot be a content creator without support. Case in point, why your girl is taking so long to get monetized. But yes, thank you for everybody that is starting to support me. Oh, I'm so grateful to y'all. But listen, so I went and I seen Jessica Kent. She's a woman that did, I don't know if she did 2, 3, I can't remember how long she did in prison, but she did time in prison. She had her baby in prison and her first child was taken due to her going to prison. It was so many different issues. She was on substances and she had a whole different life. When she got out, I'm telling you her story quickly. When she got out, she vowed she was going to get her life together. She was going to get her daughter back. She had another child afterwards. She's getting married, and she became a big time YouTuber. So she literally went from the pits of jail to very successful, has a huge following on YouTube, TikTok, and Facebook. So let's play this. And now what had caught my attention was, y'all listen what she said. Hold on, it's not playing. Come on, play. Come on. You could do it. Okay, hold on.
Going to keep replacing the
okay
cost. They're not going to keep replacing the contacts. They're not going to give you the solution and everything that you need to go
hold on, let's replay it from the beginning.
To go with your contacts.
Oh,
so you're going to have to get glasses. And in a jail, in a county jail setting, when you're first arrested, they're going to ask you if you have contacts. They ask if you have anything, piercings, any.
Y'all know I'm the legally blind artist, right?
Hearing aids, anything like that, so they can document that. If you have contacts, they will ask you in the county jail, do you have glasses? Can you have your family bring in glasses, or did you bring glasses in your bag or in your purse or something? If you don't have glasses with you, then you have to ask your family member to bring in glasses. If you don't have glasses and you only wear contacts, you're gonna have to wait until you get to prison because most county jails won't give.
So she is saying if you go to jail and you wear contacts, they will take your contacts. You cannot wear your contacts in jail. And you have to wait till you get to prison to be fitted for glasses. So glasses only, no contacts. Do you know I'm legally blind? I cannot wear glasses. I wish to God every day that I rise, I could just get up and throw some glasses on my face and be good. But I cannot. I have a rare eye disease called keratoconus, where my eye is protruding so much. Y'all see how it's pointy? It's basically like having a cone-shaped eye that's going to protrude so much till one day it ruptures and it bursts, and I will require a cornea transplant. The only way this eye is gone to bed is completely gone. I wear a contact on that side. That's the only eye that I see out of. With my corrective vision, my vision is about 20/40 to 20/60. Without my contact, my vision is 20/200 in this eye, and 20x means no vision in this eye. So you mean to tell me if I ever went to jail for whatever reason, because y'all already know I talk a lot on here, it's easy to go to jail. It is so easy, and you can easily be wrongfully convicted and sent to jail, wrongfully arrested. I was almost wrongfully arrested going to visit Marcello when they started accusing me of having substances in my car because my husband wrote a grievance on an officer. And that man threatened to take me to jail in the middle of no goddamn where. So it's easy to go to jail, girl. Y'all think y'all are so many steps away and high above being in jail, but you don't know you can walk in those shoes very easily. Very easily. And if we all knew that, I think we all would care. But because we think we're so far above people that have been in jail, we think it doesn't affect us, but it does, girl. So you mean to tell me if I ever go to jail, they're going to take my contacts and I got to be blind up in jail? Let me tell you, this channel right here started out because I was doing a video because my contact was hurting me so bad because I wear gas permeable contacts. Y'all know I'm the legally blind artist, rapping and painting for justice. Hoping to see justice before all fades to black, right? So those hard contacts, they hurt. Like you literally get a little bit of wear time and then it be feeling like somebody is cutting into your brain. They hurt so bad. So in visitation, when I would go see my husband, when my contacts started hurting, I would have to pop them out, but they would not allow me to bring in my contact solution or my contact case to soak them, to take them out, to rest my eyes, to anything. So once I either had to keep them in my head hurting, cutting on my eye, and causing headaches, or I had to take it out, wrap it up in a tissue, and then I tuck it in my little pocket right here. You know the pocket grandmama taught you. I would have to tuck it in there, and I literally could not see nothing for the rest of the visitation. People would be giving me side eyes, thinking I'm staring at them. Like, girl, what you staring at? You know how the vibe is in prison. Like, every incarcerated citizen has a chip on their shoulder. All the prison wives, they don't like this prison wife. That prison wife don't like that prison wife. Like, girl, who you looking at? And I literally can't even see you. My eyes are kind of just wandering around. But yeah, that is crazy, and that's sad. That is so sad.
You an eye exam or glasses. I have seen a county jail give glasses and do the eye exam, but you're gonna have to wait, and it takes a lot of time to get glasses, and they're hideous. Not that that matters. So if you get arrested and you wear contact lenses, what happens? From a former inmate, let's go. So you are not allowed to have contacts in prison. Over. That is just because of cost. They're not going to keep replacing the contacts. They're not going to give you the solution and everything that you need to go with your contacts. So you're going to have to get glasses. And in a jail, in a county jail setting, when you're first arrested, they're going to ask you if you have contacts. They ask if you have anything.
Okay, we heard that part, but that is sad. We need to do better.
If you have contacts, they will ask you in the county jail.
All right, y'all. Hit your girl Cadillac.